This video is dedicated to working with striking mallets. There is a huge variety of striking mallets, and each of these could help you to explore and find something new in your instrument. We will go over these mallets and we'll see how the bowl is reacting to the strike of each mallet individually and how does it sound. The most common striking mallet that you can find in any store looks like this. Nothing complicated, just a piece of wooden stick with some felt padding on it. And I saw these mallets coming in the different diameters, but it's just, very simple design, and it's very simple to use it. You just strike the ball with the soft part of this stick. And that's it. I can definitely use this mallet for different sizes of singing bowls, but I won't be able to hear all the beauty of my instruments. Let's check it out. How does this bowl sound if I'll strike it with this mallet? But what if I will choose a heavier and a bigger mallet? And what if I will choose a smaller and a firmer mallet? Maybe I'll try something even firmer. Will I be able to do the same with the standard striking mallet? No. We can run an experiment and choose a different bowl to play it with a variety of striking mallets, just to see how the ball reacts to a firmer and the softer mallets. So, of course, it depends on the size. The bigger is your bowl, the bigger you need the mallet, but not always. If you want to play a high pitch, you want to choose something with a smaller impact area and a firmer surface. So this is a smaller singing bowl, and I will run an experiment with the same mallets as I did before, so the standard mallet. Works pretty good with this bowl. Do I want to strike this ball with such a big mallet? Probably no. Or if I do, I will be very careful because consider that there is a lot of tension in the metal of singing bowls. These bowls, they were hand hammered, and there is a lot of tension. Also, the layer of the wall is not as thick as you think. It's pretty thin. I happened to break one bowl many years ago, and I was surprised to see that the thickness of the wall was less than 1 millimeter. It was 0.7 millimeter, and the diameter of the ball was about 11 inch. So be careful. So let's check a smaller impact area and a little firmer mallet. So now I can hear the high pitch coming along with the fundamental tone. This mallet is a little firmer than the previous one. So the overtone is dominating now. I just highlighted it, striking the ball with a firmer mallet. Here comes even firmer mallet. Let's check if I can do it with the standard striking mallet. I don't think so. To play a 9 to 11 inch in diameter ball, I would recommend another standard mallet that you can find in many Indian or Nepalese stores or internet stores. So this one is good for the balls that are 6 to 8 inch in diameter. And this this mallet is good for 8 to 11, even 12 inch. But striking the ball with this mallet will give you a low tone, a fundamental tone. Another mallet that you can find in all these listed stores is this primitive stick. I'm not really a big fan of these sticks, but however, if you have it, can do the job. When I play the balls of the smaller diameter, I definitely cannot choose such a big and heavy mallet, because if I'll strike this ball with such a heavy mallet, the ball will just fly, it will move. It may produce sounds of the impact between the ball and the surface, the floor, or whatever the ball is standing on. So it's too heavy and not effective. Therefore, again, I can use all of this variety of my mallets to play one instrument in many different ways. Now let's check how this ball will sound if I'll strike it with the standard striking mallet. Pretty good, but I wasn't able to highlight the high pitch. So sometimes I want to play the low tone, but sometimes I want the overtone to be dominant. It all depends on what I want to do during my session. How about playing the smaller diameter balls it even possible to strike these little tiny balls with this mallet? It is possible, but is it effective? I don't think so. So you can hear the strike very, very soft and very quiet. But these two balls, they have much more to offer. So let's see how will they react to the strikes of another mallets. It was too soft for the smallest ball. Still soft. Hear the difference? Now this mallet could be too firm for this ball, but it could be the right one for the smallest ball. Too sharp. But that's exactly the right mallet for the small ball. So let me list the variety of the striking mallets that I would recommend you to use. You don't have to have all of these mallets. It all depends on which balls do you have. So let's say if you happen to have the balls above 12, 13 inch in diameter, and you want to play them in very low and soft and roaring manner, I would say I would recommend you to have this Zildjian gong mallet. And be careful with it. It's heavy, and be careful not to break your bowl. Next one is Sabian Symphonic Crescendo mallet. This one is good for the balls that are between 8 to 11 inch in diameter, and with this mallet you will introduce the fundamental and the medium range of the frequencies. Also gentle. Be gentle striking your balls. Do not play it as a marching band drum. It is not. Okay, the next mallet is Balter, B-A-L-T-E-R, Basics, BB3. This is a good mallet to play with the balls 6 to 9 inch in diameter, and with this mallet you will hear more of the medium range of the frequencies. It is not really good to highlight the low tones, but depends on how you strike it, and it's definitely not good if you want to highlight the high sound partials. It's too soft for it. The next one is Balter, B-A-L-T-E-R, Basics, BB6. So it is the next number in firmness, and it's good for the balls of diameter between 5 to 8 inch. With this mallet you will hear medium range frequencies and a little of the introduction of the high pitch. The next one is Balter Basics BB5. This is the firmer mallet. It's a little firmer than the previous one, and with this mallet your balls 5 to 7 inch will give you more of the high pitch and the medium range of frequencies. Also, of course, there will be a little bit of the presence of the low tones. And finally, Boulder Basics BB4. Very firm mallet. It's good for small diameter cups. You can even strike your ball with your rubbing mallets, but be very careful with these mallets because they are firm. And especially if you choose to strike your ball with the wooden part of your mallet, you have to consider metallic piercing sound. You just cannot avoid this sound if you strike your ball with wood. So therefore, I would recommend to choose something softer than wood. There is no limit of what you can do, and there's no limit in experimenting with different firmness and size of the mallets. But be very careful. Always be very careful when you play these for the first time, and listen consciously, listen very actively to your ball, how your instrument is reacting to all these variety of the mallets. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.